Hello, what's up, guys? This is TS Football Broadcast. I'm going to clarify real quick why my second and third round video never came out and why my 4 through 7 also never came out. I had a bit of a computer malfunction and I couldn't find the video, so I am remaking it on Sunday. NFL News video will probably be pushed back to Wednesday. Maybe I'll just double up. Not really sure yet. I've had a lot going on, obviously. So yeah, let's get right into it. Instead of hearing about my piss poor life, the Bengals open up the second round by selecting T. Higgins. I really like this pick. I thought it was a great get for him. T. Higgins, it's kind of a, hey, we missed on John Ross. Hey, we'll get T. Higgs. I was kind of hoping he'd go to the Browns like the fifth round, but I was pretty certain that was going to happen. Few picks later, the Lions pick up DeAndre Swift, a running back out of Georgia. I really like him. I think he can be him and Kerryon Johnson could be a really good 1-2 for that backfield. It's probably going to be good. Also, I'd like to clarify one more thing with this draft. I'm just going to be highlighting picks that I think need to be talked about. Like Michael Pittman Jr. to the Colts. Okay, I don't have a whole lot to say about, so I'm not going to talk about it. Now, I'm sure he's a good player and all, but I'm not going to refer to it too strongly. This is going to be kind of a highlight reel of rounds 2 through 7, so let's get back to it. Giants get Xavier McKinley at 36. I thought that was a good get for the Giants because him, Jabril Peppers, that's going to help that secondary out. And the Patriots finally select a player, 37th overall. This is their first pick. They go Kyle Duggar, a safety. I don't know a whole lot about Kyle Duggar, but with a name like Duggar, that makes me think he's going to be on 18 Kids and counting. Also, maybe that's how the Patriots are going to fill all their holes. Outside of that, I don't got a whole lot to say. The Panthers went for Yetur Gross-Matos, who I thought was going to be a first-round pick. I have him like 28th overall, I think. For the Panthers, I'm a little perplexed by it. It's like, because I don't really know what the Panthers should do right now. It's like, okay, Brian Burns and him. A little bit of pressure. Dolphins double down, go get a tackle and Robert Hunt. I don't have a whole lot to say about Robert Hunt personally, but I will say Dolphins going after a lineman here is a good deal. Texans' first pick was defensive tackle Ross Blacklock. This is the pick they got out of the not Jabril Peppers. This is the pick they got out of the big trade for the DeAndre Hopkins trade. This is their big pick. Did they select a receiver? No, they go for defensive tackle to replace oh god, I have his name just in my head too. Corey Reeder, I think it's Corey Reeder. So they decided to replace Corey Reeder. Now, if this guy doesn't perform at least Corey Reeder level, he's going to be a bust. I don't care. He has to be Corey Reeder at minimum. The Colts get a really good deal here and get Jonathan Taylor at 41. I thought not the Colts. I thought the Chiefs were going to get him. I was kind of surprised, honestly, that he was there. So I was like, so the Colts now have Marlon Mack, Nyheim Hines, and Jonathan Taylor in that backfield. So they should be able to run the ball. A few picks later, the Bears go after Cole Kmet. I don't know how to say his name. I don't have a whole lot to say other than the fact that the Bears seem to be going for a lot of tight ends. Yeah, I mean, I think they have 10 on the roster after the draft, so I'm like, bro, you got enough tight ends. The Browns went after Grant Delpit. I didn't think he was going to be here, so I was flipping out when I saw this. I'm like, yeah, we got Grant Delpit. Because I was going to be happy if we got Antoine Winfield Jr., who the Bucs got with the next pick. But I was like, Grant Delpit? Holy crap, yeah. A flurry of picks later, the Steelers make their first selection of the draft with Chase Claypool, a receiver out of Notre Dame. I think he'll be a fine receiver. I kind of hope he doesn't do good with the Steelers. Like, I hope he gets traded to, like, a different team and then does good, because Steelers, I don't have a whole lot of love for him because I'm a Browns fan. Cowboys went after cornerback Trevon Diggs. I think this was a very good value pick because I thought Trevon Diggs was going to be a first-round pick at some point, so I was like, okay, not a bad deal here. Of course, this is the Cowboys, so I got to continue making fun of them because they're the Cowgirls. Next pick, the Rams went after Todd Gurley replacement Cam Akers, running back out of Florida State. Cam Akers is an interesting running back. I like him. I don't love him. Now, next running back I'm going to talk about, which I will talk about in a minute, I like him a lot. Anyway, next pick, the Eagles went after Jalen Hurts. I thought this was really interesting because they really need, I think they should be surrounding Wentz more than, hey, Wentz, we got a shiny new backup. I think they should have went for, like, Jake Fromm in the 4th round or something. Whereas I'm really high on Jake Fromm. They were really high on Jalen Hurts, apparently, who I think is a runner, not a thrower. As I said before, I do think Jalen Hurts could be used in a Taysom Hill type way, maybe, but for a 2nd-round pick, ugh. The Bills got A.J. Epineza, who I thought was going to be a 1st-round pick. A.J. Epineza is incredibly, incredibly good, in my opinion. He's going to be a fine addition to them as well. I don't know if he'll be a Pro Bowler ever, but I think he can do good things on the edge. I was about to say inside, but I'm like, wait, no. That's someone else on the inside. J.K. Dobbins is the running back I was referring to earlier. I think he's better than Cam Akers. I also think J.K. Dobbins could have been the top running back in this class. So I was like, J.K. Dobbins going at 55 to the Ravens is a steal. I hope the Ravens trade him or something because I don't want to face that backfield of J.K. Dobbins, Lamar Jackson, and Mark Ingram Jr. or the 2nd, however he says it. Ezra Cleveland goes to the Vikings, and then let's see here. Denzel Mims fell all the way to the 2nd round. He's projected to go to the Packers at 30. Denzel Mims goes at 59 to the Jets, so yeah, it's bad for him. The Patriots make a 2nd pick with linebacker Josh Uche. I don't know how to say that name. I don't really know who he is. I just saw Patriots. I'm like, okay, I better at least highlight this because this could be a big player soon. Kristen Fulton went to the Titans. I actually had to highlight because I had Kristen Fulton going at like 30, or not 30. I had him going to the Titans, I think, in the 1st round. Or around where the Titans were drafting, but in the 1st round. So I'm like, Titans got a good get because he can do some things. Packers went after A.J. Dillon to bolster their backfield. And yes, that was the 2nd round. 3rd round. Let's see here. I'm looking for talking points, guy. Oh, Justin Madubuike went to the Ravens. That was a steal for them. He could have gone much earlier. Likewise with the Saints getting Zach Bond, who I really thought was going to go a lot higher than he did. He fell pretty far. Let's see here. The Raiders really load up a receiver with Lynn Bowden Jr. and Bryan Edwards. Bryan Edwards. I'm a Browns fan. Where have I heard Bryan? Oh, Braylon Edwards. If he's related to Braylon Edwards, I'm going to get PTSD if I ever see him in Cleveland. Because Braylon Edwards, oh boy. Braylon Edwards. What a dude. Nothing against him at all. Colts get Julian Blackmon at 85. That was a good value pick. Patriots go for another linebacker and Anfernee Jennings. That could be a good get. Browns went after Jordan Elliott. Hopefully that helps our D-line a bit more because that's what we really need to do. Patriots then proceeded to go tight end with Devin Asiasi. I don't know how to say that. The tight end out of UCLA. 191st to the Patriots. They went for 2 tight ends, but the last time they did that was Gronk and Aaron Hernandez. So let's hope he's not the murderer of the two. Let's see here. Oh, Browns also got Jacob Phillips. That'll hopefully be a good not running back, linebacker. Mac Johnson, Mac Wilson, and Sion Takitaki, I hope will be our linebacking trio next year, but they'll be a good linebacking trio. Let's see here. This is where the draft starts getting a little bit more scrolly because 4th round. Browns went for Harrison Bryant to tight end. I don't think we need to draft him at all. I don't know who I would have gone here, but yeah, just not a tight end because we got enough. This might be the end of David Njoku maybe if he's good enough, but I'm like, eh. Albert Okwuegbunam went to the Broncos. If you guys watch my Patriots series, I drafted him in the 1st round, so I feel like I highlight that. Maybe bump up that series size. Maybe not going to be even on this week, honestly. The Colts went for Jacob Easton, a quarterback out of Washington. I'm not a huge Jacob Easton guy. I think the Colts got a backup. They were just like, all right, maybe this guy can be something. Then the Jets went after James Morgan, 4th-round quarterback. Okay. I think if you're selecting a quarterback in the first 2 rounds, you got concerns. 4th round's like, flyer, maybe a older quarterback or maybe a young quarterback who hasn't performed, maybe take a flyer. I didn't even think James Morgan was going to be drafted in the 4th round, honestly, or the 5th. I thought he was going to be like a 6th or 7th guy, so I don't have a whole lot to say other than, okay, Jets. Let's see here. Looking. Oh, Tyler Biadasz went to the Cowboys at 146. Look for him. I liked him coming out. Like, if he came out last year, I would have liked him a lot more, but he came out this year, so it's like, he's okay. I think he could be something, maybe. Now we're at the 5th round point. First kicker off the board was Justin Rohrwasser for the Patriots. Of course, I've been highlighting the Patriots a ton. Nick Harris, center, Browns, okay. Line depth, I like that a lot. Jake Fromm, State Farm, went to the Bills. I really thought he wasn't going to fall this far, but he did. Also, that kind of hurts his chances of starting, which sucks. Because I think Jake Fromm could be something special. I think he's a game manager, but he could be more than that. Because I think him as a game manager would be beautiful. So if I get Madden 21, you know who I'm gonna trade for a rebuilding team. Gonna get Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm, he's gonna be a game manager. It's gonna be great. Moving past that, not much else of note to mention in the 5th round. The 6th round, the Patriots after Michael Owinu, a guard. See, Browns at 187 got Donald Peoples-Jones. Oh, God, I totally forgot about that. I made some people jokes out of Jonathan Peoples-Jones. Hopefully he can be good depth. Bills went Tyler Bass, and our kicker with the next pick. Jags swing for another 6th round guy in Jack Luton, quarterback out of somewhere. Braden Mann was the first punter off the board. I think there's another man in the NFL as a pretty good special teamer. This is a lot of what these picks are. Like, they're registered as linebacker and stuff. They're like, okay, these guys are playing special teams. Nothing wrong with that either. You can get a lot of good special teamers in the 6th round. And then the Colts 3 straight picks in the 6th round went Isaiah Rodgers, Desmond Patman, and Jordan Glasgow, cornerback, receiver, linebacker. I doubt all 3 of those will hit. Also, I do feel the need to mention the 199th pick was Rams safety Jordan Fuller. May he do better than Tom Brady. 7th and final round. I might not even know any of these guys. Oh, wait. Never mind. I see Cole McDonald. I know who that is. Cole McDonald, I thought he was going to New England to be a backup, but he comes to the Titans, so New England, but better, essentially. He's going to be good, I think, as a backup. Maybe a 3rd stringer this year. I'm really high on a lot of the quarterbacks here, so these are going to be boiling hot takes probably, but I don't really care if my takes are hot as fuck. But and our quarterback was Nate Stanley out of Iowa, went to the Vikings. He's not going to start. I hope he puts heat on Kirk Cousins or something, so Kirk Cousins doesn't suck as much, but yeah. Let's see here. Anything else of note? Oh, yeah. Mr. Irrelevant ended up being, at pick 255, Tay Crowder, linebacker for the New York Giants. I will get into undrafted free agency for the Browns. Maybe a couple other notable guys around the league later. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching rounds 2 through 7 of my draft recap. Have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe. Twitter in the description below. Have a great day, and goodbye.